Everything's under control. Sorry, folks.
Now, is the Target dog going to come back to D23 Expo? Is that what's happening? Because if that is happening, then I gotta go.
Yeah. We shall see.
This expo is going to be pretty hot, man. We're going to get a lot more Target information.
Yep.
Oh,
Telling you, dude.
Bullseye appearances, pop-up retail and merchandise opportunities in Target locations. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait. Hopefully, we get that free gift card. Hopefully, I could upgrade from my $10 gift card to a $25. I mean, that'd be great.
Well, in all seriousness, and that's why I'm kind of like a little bit mentally checked out with the expo. I got to be completely honest. I'm a little mentally checked out with it. At least from a Disneylander perspective, we don't really ever get anything. It's like we got the big thing for 2015, Galaxy's Edge. Bob Iger still on the stage and was like, "Oh, you're not just getting one, we're getting two." And we only got that because they were building two, because Florida was getting it. But for the most part, we don't ever get anything big at the expo from Anaheim. And now it's the whole FBI. Oh, play the drop, by the way, Dre. We got to play the drop. The Anaheim mayor thing.
Yep. Here we go.
What you gonna
do?
Now that we got the whole Anaheim mayor FBI drama going on, I think the Disneyland Forward thing is like at least on hold for a while. And it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just not hyped over it. I'm just not. I just feel like we're gonna get a lot of the same kind of like, oh yeah, we're announcing a partnership with Target, and yeah, we're gonna, I'm okay.
Well, on the other side of this,
I hope I'm wrong.
On the other side of the spectrum, though, I mean, you guys did get the announcement of a parade that no longer is running at the moment. So, I mean,
yeah, we got Magic Happens, and now it's like, who the heck knows if that's even a thing anymore? I mean, I haven't really heard anything back, but apparently that's in mothballs right now. Well, yeah, OG, to your point, we haven't gotten a lot.
We haven't gotten a lot. And Magic Happens, and I know a lot of my I know a lot of Disney fans are not going to like me for this, but I don't really like that parade. I got to be completely 100% with you guys. I would much rather them bring back Soundsational for a daytime parade. Magic Happens was always a weird kind of thing for me because it was like very, very traditional parade floats and like hip and edgy music. And it just didn't work. It's like having hip hop being played like as like the music for the Beauty and the Beast movie in '91. Like you have this very traditional animated feature, and then you have like real hip and edgy music. It just doesn't work. And I think the parade was really like this weird kind of like jarring mix of both. And like at least Soundsational kind of leans into one thing. It's a hip and edgy parade all the way through. The music, the floats, all of it. So it leaned into that. Or if you want to do something else, you want to do more whimsical, traditional, then do that. But you can't do both and ride the middle. It just doesn't work. You know what? If that parade doesn't come back, I'm totally fine. Bring something else.
I mean, if I was going to see that, I was waiting for like to see Belle do the twerk and see Beast do the floss. Like I mean, it's like,
yeah, exactly.
This is horrible. We're all getting canceled now.
Yeah, we're getting canceled. But I like, for me personally, I just never really loved Magic Happens. It's just not my thing. I'd rather see, there's a million other parades that Disneyland has done during the day that I think were executed way better.
So this is interesting because we went to Disneyland. I think I want to say maybe late January, early February. Kind of area, right when Rise of Resistance opened, maybe like the second weekend or something like that, right when it opened. And Magic Happens debuts after that, I think like a month after, and then like within days, it's closed forever. I mean, that's got to be the shortest running parade of all time in Disney history. I mean, it just doesn't get shorter than that.
Well, and
it only lasted a couple of days.
I think Disney kind of took a look at it, like after it premiered. It was like, maybe we should take this as a blessing in disguise. Like it only lasted several days.
They hyped nothing out of that. I mean, they hyped it so much, and to have it not around is kind of weird. Go ahead.
Well, and then from what I understand, and I'm not really privy to the drama, but from what I understand, the gentleman who actually did the music for it, I believe his name was Todrick Hall.
Todrick Hall, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which some of his stuff is pretty cool. Like he did some really funny like parody stuff I used to enjoy back in the day. But apparently he got into some issues or something after that parade launched, some controversy. So that might have also played into Disney's decision to not bring it back. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't even know what controversy he got caught up in. I just heard that there was some drama with him, but
yeah, some legal, it was like accounting issues or something where kind of some maybe some white collar activity going on right there.
Doing some Ozark shit over there.
Well, who knows? Not necessarily enough to assuage Disney from bringing it back, but maybe enough to maybe get them to, rethink it, especially now that it's offline, right? It's like, well, do we necessarily bring it back? Look, I heard I didn't see the parade myself, unfortunately. I was holding out for when I went down there, and then the whole world went to hell, as we all know. But I mean, I heard some samplings of the music sound pretty good, but I guess OG just didn't mesh well with the more traditional parade floats, and that's really unfortunate.
No, I mean, and that's just my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of people. I got to be real. I mean, there's a lot of people that love that parade. And honestly, like I'm most likely in the minority with this opinion in terms of like not liking it. I think most Disney fans loved it, and that's cool. That's totally cool. It just, for me, it didn't work for me personally. I would rather see Soundsational return for a daytime parade, but yeah, everyone's different.
I guess I saw Sensational so often. So many times because it lasted for quite a while. I was open to something replacing it by that point. So I don't know. I mean, I think Disneyland's best parade, that maybe I've seen is maybe the Parade of Dreams. All right, from the 50th anniversary.
That was a good one. I have to say, for as little time as I spend at Disneyland, as opposite to Walt Disney World, I mean, I do enjoy Soundsational, but I was ready to say Soundsation, no. So it's like,
you know what? I gotta say one thing, and I think this is probably before you guys started going to Disneyland or whatever. But like in the '90s. The Michael Eisner era, they were the king of the day. That era was the king of the daytime parade.
Ridiculous.
They had a parade for everything.
Every new animated film that came out, the Lion King parade that they had in the 90s was to this day probably the best parade Disneyland has ever done. Daytime parade.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. They'd had the Aladdin Caravan, another great parade. They had a really gorgeous, even like a Mulan parade. And
the Mulan parade, I gotta say, my folks' favorite. The Mulan parade was like epic for them. I mean, it was like.
And then they had Hercules. They had Toy Story. Like, I mean, they had a parade for everything.
For everything, everyone got a parade.
Those days,
and they were all glorious, and they were all fantastic. And the parades lately, the daytime parades. Not the greatest, in my opinion. Compared to those days, not even close.
Well, friends of the channel, viewers, when this video is done, look up some of those old parades. To OG's point, you will be very impressed. Look, they were advertising opportunities, right, to hype up the latest animated film. Right? I mean, no way around that one, but they were done really, really well, executed at a very, very high level, and really ingratiated themselves with fans, especially other theme parks. And sometimes that stuff works out. I remember the Tiana show, right? That happened on Mark Twain. That was really beloved by fans everywhere. So sometimes that stuff works out, and it really is good. If we're gonna have synergy between the parks, how about we bring that back? That was pretty cool.
Sector 2. Malfunction in Sector 2. All droids will be shut down for reloading of labor programs. Stand by for power disconnect.